Hello everybody and welcome. I am the Beta Plan and this is Crusader Kings 3, of course, as you can see, modded by the Fallen Eagle mod. And well, I want to thank you all for your major support on this series. I didn't know this mod was apparently that popular, but holy heck, this series is popping off. And I am enjoying that very much, because it means that you are talking more to me, which means I have more interaction, and I like that. So, I have been thinking about what we should do. Of course, I did kind of think about attacking the Western Roman Empire, considering its incredible weakness right now, and I think that this guy has made many mistakes, Imperator Horanius. First of all, he's a blue supporter. Now, this is, and I'm slightly surprised that it is a mechanic in the Western Roman Empire, because it refers to the Hippodrome in Byzantium, where there were two teams, the Greens and the Blues, that were fighting it out, and definitely these supporters have been politically active throughout the Eastern Roman Empire's history, and definitely emperors made use of them. And this boy is for the Greens. And I had a look-see around, I'm not gonna go everywhere, but this guy is, for instance, Green supporter, and, well, I can continue on. Almost everybody is a Green supporter, so if he wins the Roman Empire back, and heck, he is doing well on that, there's a good chance that people will like him, because I just showed you some members of the Eastern Roman Empire, but heck, this guy is the exception. Because he is blue, but here is green, and, oh, this is, I thought there was a king here, but let's go green, Everybody likes green, there is no separation. Once again, I don't understand why it's the Western Roman Empire mechanic, because it refers once again to the Hippodrome over here, but alright. So, then I've had a few interesting thoughts. The Western Roman Empire is indeed weak, but if I attack it right now, well, first of all, invading the kingdom would get me everything, but I don't have the prestige. But if I just invade a duchy, there is something to be said for this. Why? Because we would get our holy site, our last holy site that our faith doesn't have. Sorry, I should click here. Which would give us +1 diplomacy and +5 defender advantage. Yeah, but I am on the offensive. Not really that necessary. Another thing that we could, however, do is ensure that this duchy always, no, not that duchy, this duchy will always stay within our hands. We can create this for 125 gold, giving us 300 prestige. Alright, how would that help us with holding it on forever? Well, I'm about to show you, at least I think I'm doing this right. Let me create this duchy. Let me then call a hunt. So basically, I am deciding here to go for stability instead of anything else. I'm honored to request and we're glad to be your ally. I had not realized I had done this. Oh, but he's part of my realm. This is my brother-in-law and my son. He's also my brother-in-law? Oh, that's an interesting thing. But alright. Yeah, that I remember now. We gave this to another son, but he died in the battle. Its head would look wonderful on my thing, because that would give me a freaking +0.5 prestige, which is dang good for our causes. Now, right now that I have this duchy, things might go awry. But there's 150 prestige. And what I mean by awry is now I still have to learn how this works. Alright, right now this duchy would still go to my son, but I can guarantee you a way that it will probably be like that forever. And how's that? Well, it has to do something with a little bit of political shenanigans. You could almost call it an exploit, in my opinion, because exploit to me is the definition of that I would use would be using game rules as not they in a way that they were not really intended. Rest for the weary, sweaty, tired, and in need of food. A long day of training with the troops is coming to an end. As we search for a place to camp, we spot an old abandoned castle in the distance. I would highly doubt that, but we're alright. Widening my stance, I declare that is where we will make our camp tonight. Here we can, I think, find gold inside, and I kind of think I want that. 75% chance I gain brave or a lot of money. I like the brave trait. And we gained it. There we go. Now that is proper for this guy. Oh, war declared. Wasn't aware I was in one. Northern Army war again. Alrighty. Well, first of all, this duchy. We can now add laws, and we can say elective laws. If I click on this, vassal swearing title allegiance opinion +5, but the title allegiance I think to the high chiefdom of this, not to anything else. And seeing we hold all the lands of it, there is no vassal that actually swears allegiance to it. And vassal of 1 and 2 ranks below the title, so there will be barons that will be allowed to do so, but can select from anyone else. If we use Scandinavian elective, the ruler and all de jure vassals, except barons, now here it comes, well, can nominate a title heir. Add law, but I am at war. Oh, and I'm not part of the nomadic group. Oh, I missed that one. Saxon elective can only be done when we are... We don't belong to this group. Oh, well, all my plans have gone to shambles. I can't do the trick I wanted to do. If you have that culture and you have an elective succession law here, it is possible that you will be the only elector of that title, and that's how you can keep it among you. Well, first of all, I have a bit of a problem. We are going to call some allies to war. And I was also asked one time, like, why would you have these allies? Just incorporate them. Yeah, you know, certainly, in time, heck, we incorporated this guy. But they do help against these types of armies. Excellent, because now we already have more men with these guys coming around about. What is your war? Oh, darn, it's up there. That's inconvenient. Let's just put it that way, it's inconvenient. But alright, the extra prestige, we might be able to use that along with the prestige hopefully from this war to, I don't know, invade England. Ooh, for here, there we go, we can get some prestige. Never back to your frozen hellscape, you scum. Why is this considered ambitious? Problem. You fight in order the old-fashioned way. Even more stress for ambitious. This is the only war. I don't give a hoot that I gain some stress. I want that prestige. I want it. And actually, we should be able to get this guy 8,000 troops landing. Yeah, I'm not gonna mess with those at that point. Let them seize that. You should actually be part of me. Alright, let's raise the men. Let's raise all the men, not just the... There we go. Got ourselves a palisade built. Because they are going to capture this, but they might not be able to beat us on the island. And they do need to siege also here, and I will want to defend this. So let's see where they're going to go. Wherever they're going to go, either here or here, my allies are nearby, and they will have a disembark penalty, but apparently they have decided to go all the way for my capital. No, don't go via the water. That would be the death of our strategy. Come on. Takes a bit of time. Experienced rider? Yeah, sure. Such a forceful beast. Because if we can brave them over here, with our allies, I think we should be fine. Now, of course, they don't have any more the disembark penalty, but they already, and their army has suffered some casualties simply for having sieged. And there is the major battle happening, and we are beating them. A child of my dynasty, may you grow strong and wise. I believe you are the heir to, yeah, to this high chiefdom. Voila, and we beat them again. I'm gonna ransom you quickly before you suddenly lose all your money, as we saw last time happening, because I wasn't really happy about that, I can tell you. Let's go a little slower than speed. There you go, and now I've still won the war, which will give me allies share 150 prestige based on contribution, but I do gain 350 in general. So that puts me right over 2,000. Now I think you know what that means. I don't think we can hold it, mind you. I don't think we can hold it, but we can definitely declare the war to invade the kingdom. The entire kingdom of Britannia. And in this case, that is a huge kingdom, because it contains Wales and, yeah, it doesn't contain man, it's its own kingdom, but does contain the rest. So, our Empire of Albion, we won't have enough of it, but this is an invasion force. And of course, I am going to call my allies immediately to war. I will be in negative prestige, I am well aware. But the amount of men that I will gain is significant. So I am going to do it. Raise all here. And we're not just gonna go for this duchy. No. Although, I mean, I was getting my prestige for something else, but now that we have done this, I don't mind that at all. Now that we had that Northern Army invasion helping us out getting enough for a total war on the Western Roman Empire. Because, you know, we need to be the fall of the Western Roman Empire. Do you know why? It's because the Huns have collapsed. The Hunnic Empire is this little territory. The bleep? Yep, everything else crashed out of it. There are Hunnic Tengris, but they have crashed out of the Hunnic Empire. I guess the Huns won't be doing some sacking. Alright. I hope my allies will not disband their army that is walking... Oh no, and that we did manage to do that ahead of time. Like call them in and say, hey, we want you to help us out. He didn't. Well, we can handle that. Alright, and I think I will send this army over there. Now what I'm... Oh, shoot. Yes, of course, this is not part of me yet. Nah. It might be part of my kingdom, but it's not part of me yet. So, what I'm hoping for is that the Western Roman Empire is slightly busy. And they are slightly busy. The High General of Anhalt in the, is also conquering things. Anhalt over here is attacking a tribe to which the Western Roman Empire is allied. Alright. But anyways, they have a lot less men. They do not have bought themselves some mercenaries. I hope they won't focus on my war. Then again, I am the player, which they tend to focus on. But they do need to find the Eastern Roman Empire if they don't want to have it united. I am hoping that to be able to get... Oh, my best friend died. Alright, well that's unfortunate. That cost me a lot of stress. Do I have... That's trade. But nothing functions there. I guess that's for the court DLC later on? Or for a mechanic that is not yet available to me. Breton, you're Bretonic. I am Pictish. Six isn't just that. It just isn't that great. I don't really. I mean, I don't feel like. Oh, I should check that. 6. How good is 6? Actually, it would beat some of my champions. Alright. Sir. Prisoner. You. Negotiate release for demand conversion and recruiting. Oh, he just insta-dies. Oh, how wonderful. I would just ask him to become part of my realm and he's like, oh no, the traitor gene in me kills me now, or the non-trader gene, I don't know what to say that. Additional taxes, that's kind of nice. In fact, can we hire mercenaries with that? Already hired. Well, not by me, but we could hire the Pictish band of Ferriar. So, it's up here, isn't that? Oh, there's Ferriar, is that over here? I am confused. Did I spell that the wrong way around? Oh, it's like this, right? But... oh, that's probably a sign that I have absolutely no clue on how to get that. Can I do it with just the last part? AR? Yeah. There you go. Oh, it's the island that we don't have yet. Yeah, why aren't you a vassal of mine yet? He will not accept. Oh, we are at war, that's one thing. Oh, and he can still considers himself distant. And of course, we don't have the Casus Belli thing. And we are currently building on onagers. Oh boy. Did not make him a friend. Alright. My ally did actually sail back first before you came back here. You are a moron. Do no more than is necessary. Excellent work. I do not know what happens to this war if I die. We'll have to see. Oh! My war goal is still the same. New target. Imperator Arcadius II. The Eastern Roman Empire has been united, which means we all of a sudden face 7,000 men, which is a lot more than before. But there is also yet another war. Down here, but this can definitely cause some problems. But hey, we have to try. And I will definitely hire a mercenaries band as soon as I can. Already hired, too expensive. But I want to wait on hiring these guys when it becomes interesting to do so. Oh. He has joined as well. But that's only 619 troops. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm just afraid now, because we stand against a united empire, that is gonna be a little bit of a problem. Besides, it is part of the Western Roman Empire. Can you recreate the Roman Empire? Because you have united everything right about now. Oh. I don't know why I said like this is still in question, because it's super is not in question. My Chancellor died. I'm gonna put you in as the Chancellor. Oh, I didn't realize you had, of course, because we had extra taxes. Culture conversion was done. Pictish. Instituted. Now these are about to fall. Where is my second ally? You are still in this war. Are you sieging somewhere else? Alright, first fort to fall. Oh. Is this? No. I will wait for this fort to fall then. Oh, this war is gonna last for some time. There we go, soldiers of less than fortune. Am I glad that I didn't hire them? Because I had totally forgotten that we were very close to that. Training post. In fact, does that make the large band available to us? 302. No, not by a long shot yet. Perhaps if we capture somebody and ransom them. You gained a living healthy, that's very nice. Okay, now we've gained a foothold. Can go there, there. I think that's a church. So probably we need to go there. Alright, at least we've captured a little bit. And we have him to ransom for 30 gold. Allowing us ever closer to a significant contingent of mercenaries. Which is very good to see. I'm just afraid of when the Eastern Roman Empire response is gonna... That's not an Eastern Roman Empire response. So in this war are also Dao. But Dao has yet another war. With the Jutton-Prussian Subjugation War. I assume you are more occupied with that, because that is your next door neighbor. So unfortunately, calling in that ally has not boded well for us. Do we have some way... No. We do not have a way to have some stress relief. Not at all. I am going to upgrade the speed here. Which is a dangerous thing to do because my opponent has, in the end, more troops than we do. I also could check it this way, by the way. Oh, in fact, they have now 10,000 troops. Oh boy. And one of my allies that is supposedly on my side is not actually on my side fighting, so that is going to be a problem as well. Though those are hostile to me. Why are you hostile to me? Oh, because you're going for a liberty war. That's something totally different. That doesn't really directly involve me. Not really. It's interesting to me that they haven't responded yet. Are you more busy in your other war? I don't know. Well, let's go down here and down there. And maybe, are you gonna siege this? I'm cool with that if you do this. Thank you, you're sieging. Alright, then I should consider, can I siege over here? Yes, I could, but I could also siege down here. I am gonna go like this. 4 gold should be fine. Mercenaries would still be available to us. Oh, and we have captured somebody who is actually a very decent man. Negotiate release, demand your conversion, and recruit. Because you are quite a decent champion. Force. Alright. And interesting enough, of course, now the Nicene Church has been united. Also, by the way, do you notice this? Yeah, they've removed almost anything that's Celto-Hellenic or Hellenic. The Nicene Church has dominated the empires. Only the Macedonian Church here, because it is a Christian faith probably, it was not so easily removed, but holy sweet patootie. That is nuts. So, much more stability. I believe that this guy... Vassals, let's just look at him. There are some vassals still annoyed with him. But... not to a great thing. Oh. White peace. I'm gonna decline that. I need to decide who is more right. You or you. I'm going to go with... enemy fatality casualties. Yes, because we're probably, if anything, first going to fight them if they come to us in war. I can designate a guardian for my little girl here. I'm not going to do it myself. I'm going to do someone who is diplomatic. Apparently that's something the Picts never heard of. Except for this guy. And he's horrible. Sure, do this. Alright, and with this landing, we didn't suffer any attrition, and we can start sieging on 3 territories immediately. I wonder if he has an issue with summoning his troops. Because it was at war, disbanded them, and then... I don't know. Hey, Byzantine trade node, local power... Oh, hello! Local trade power... Where's the other trade nodes then? I see this one popping up. Is that because I selected it? Does this have a trade node? No. Does anyone know this mod how trade nodes work? Because I'd be very interested. Because normally that is an EU4 thing. For me it is. For me at least it is. Maybe you know it also from a different... Did you just give up the siege? You almost had it, you nincompoop. You like was so close to grabbing that, and all of a sudden you go like, yeah. Oh, but there is a force to be had, so maybe. Oh, sorry, I called you nincompoop. That was an excellent deal. Mercenaries. Yes, hire these guys. Excellent. Have some more quality troops. I was just about to say, I hope you are following me. We are getting out of that province in time. Good. They grow up fast. That is a beautiful daughter. Quite literally so, because that's her trait. But also in trades in general. There we go. We have mercenaries now. I hope my ally is... I mean, I can fight this. But it's only better if my ally jumps in as well. Boom. Yeah, he just jumped in. There we go, fighting the Eastern Roman Empire. They have sent forces all the way from their rich old capital, but they have failed in the fight. We will definitely... well, there's a lot of people here quite willing to... getting quite a few medics. Oh, I should go south, apparently. He is re-sieging that. Yeah, I should have never called him a nincompoop. That was once a simple beat-up plan, doesn't understand it, calls names, and the AI does a 300 IQ move, and I didn't get that. Immaculate Gardens, what did that do for me again? Oh, sorry. Yeah, prestige, absolutely. We need that. We need that prestige. Now the question is, can I move in here? I think I can without suffering attrition at this moment. Yes, I can. Because I hold this terrain and it just borders this terrain. So we can bash once again that army of 4,000. Our champion was slain though, unfortunately. Another champion slain. Ouch. Getting painful. But we also capture a king. And we can ransom, of course. So, basically our invasion of Britannia is going excellently. We can hold a feast. I'm going to do that actually, because we were quite stressed. You can marry. I'm gonna go for somebody with a lot of prowess and a matrilineal marriage. You seem to have... I mean... Yeah, but no? I guess it's a joke for Hodor? Herodolfer? I don't know, but that just seems weird. But you're willing to marry metal for one prowess. No, you did by relevance again. By prowess. I need a good soldier. Yep. Oh, and another 100 gold here as well. Nice. You, I demand your conversion, which you will accept. She just got a man somewhere that it was really good. Fools. There we go. We lacked that knight. Now we have him. We should summon him, I believe. I don't think he's right now on the field. Raise all here. But still. We at least had a few battles. They have been very fortuitous for us. No! You once again, when you're so close to sieging it out, you abandon the siege. I cannot believe that. Just... It's such a shame. We definitely are going to let you siege it, so that my own men can replenish. Yeah, you ally yourself with these. Oh my, because he is. I have more than enough money to hit that button, and they united with my knight over there, and they were like, "Hey, we will support that knight." I could take some prestige. But I think I'm gonna go with household effort still. You stand over there. You stand over there. Let me get that supply line fixed. Or my ally does not support that knight and simply goes his own way. Alright. Kinda confused now why you went all the way back there. You had this fort almost 2 times already. First time I understood. Second time, I don't know, maybe it's me, the beta plan, once again shouting too early for murder and incompetence, but I don't get why that was done. I do think I need to siege out more, so I'm thinking I am going to move with a little more troops to the south. Oh, hello. Absolutely. That's an excellent knight. And you're, well, you're Gaelic, but still, demand conversion, which you will accept. And then we're gonna raise a local army to have that one knight come up here. We're gonna go down there. Question is, where did the Roman Empire go after that humiliating defeat? Interestingly enough, that his max man has also gone down, and he is now once again in a leader of a peasant revolt. Peasant uprising. With 2,906 men. If that peasant revolt had popped a little sooner, it would have actually been better for us. Because then... Ah, there we go. Captured that holding. We'll go down here. We'll ransom her. 94. How was your income? Good enough to wait a little bit. What I should do though here is place commanders in charge. Should they be attacked by an army of the Roman Empire. But I have the feeling that that loss that they suffered in a moment ago, I don't even know, was it a year ago? Can we check? The Battle of... No, I can only see where the title is at. But those battles, that cost them dearly. There we go, we have this holding now. We'll move up front here. The Picts are going to cause the problems. Fort level. Yes, we endure hardships. Should that be needed, should they counterattack us in our forts. 10 gold for that, sure. But I think that the second part of this war is going to have to be in a next episode. After which I'm going to have to give out a ton of titles. Now, mind you, I don't think we can hold on to it, because this is Nicaean. That's A, and the culture is Romano-Briton and Britain. And I don't think I can hold on to that. Because Britain, as we have found out, is already in a different culture group even than I am. No, it is actually in our culture group. I'm sorry. That makes it a little bit easier, but it's gonna be difficult nonetheless. And of course, I don't even know if we have enough pictures people to rule all this. But that is all a problem for future me. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.